Radial vs. the World continues to be the most unhinged, unlimited class in the world of heads-up drag racing. Here at the Sweet 16, just like last year, we have completely dive-bombed and obliterated records. The first runs in the 350s made by both a turbo car and a centrifugally supercharged car. The quickest nitrous run of all time, the quickest bump spot of all time, and frankly, an event that we didn't think could get any better from 2018 has gotten far better for 2019. Where does it stop? Nobody knows, but here's the reality. You can be a record setter in qualifying, but you have to be a race car driver on race day, and that's what we're going to watch today.
They backed the car down too much, it looks like, and Paulo Juice hit it perfectly. 9:17, 60-foot time for Paulo, and he took it to the house. Look at that. Don't call me out for 101 grand. 252 for the split. Gonna leave with his head held high, amazing 9:79 60-foot time, 2.46 seconds to the split, and then 3:65 2:05 for Marty Stennett. 199. Stevie Fast Jackson was going to be swinging from a rope down there, and then Jamie Hancock, the flames went down the bullhorns, and Hancock helped us to do anything but watch Stevie Fast drive by. 4:55.8, 1:16 for Hancock, and Stevie Jackson.
How's everybody watching on the pay-per-view? PTC! Baby, 100 grand, well, 101,000 on the line right here.
This is a $101,000 reaction time, a $101,000 tune-up, a $101,000 moment for Norman Bryson or Kevin Rivenbark. My mind says the pressure is on Rivenbark. Why? Because he had a car that set the world record. He was the first guy to the 350s. He is the car that the entire world of drag racing thought would show up here and dominate this drag race. Donald Long wanted nothing more than a radial nitrous car to prove people wrong of its capability to compete with the other power adders. It was Marcus Burt that most definitely proved that point with the performance, but it's Norman Bryson who has waded his way through all the rounds of competition to make it to the final. This is an unexpected man in the right lane.
Norm Bryson, Georgia here, the MMA trader by trade. Let's see, Albert Power underneath the hood, man. Can he pull off the impossible? Everybody said there's no way a nitrous car can win. He's number 13 qualifier. He'll be going against Rivenbark, the Law Motorsports Pro Line. Pro Charger, the company, is all behind that vehicle. That's a lot of pressure on.
Kevin Rivenbark has a career in drag racing that spans decades, but this is the biggest, most important hit he has ever made in his life. Norman Bryson has less time in the sport, but again, the biggest, most important single run of his life. Here we go!
Kevin Rivenbark, top end chart number 363 at 204 miles an hour. Takes home $101,000.
An authoritative victory as Norman Bryson's car smoked the tires off the starting line. Rivenbark 048 in the tree. Bryson was 066, and it was over within 60 feet. One of the most interesting kind of sidebars of this whole story, Kevin Rivenbark's car riding on suspension components that were borrowed from, of all people, Ryan Fireball Martin. How about that?
Yeah, the interesting part is Rivenbark takes the $101,000. They're going to put big tires back on it and run Pro Boost at 2
Man, that car has had a charmed life, and it's no accident.
Hillbilly Engineering, Speed Society, Race Star Wheels, VP Racing Fuels, their Lane Choice Traction Compound. Everybody involved in this race, spectacular people. Go down and congratulate them in the winner's circle as the last thing we have to run is our XT75 second chance final. That's coming in about 35 minutes. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for being well. What you do at home?
Damn right. I think we better have like a trailer behind me. He's coming back up here. Kevin, got a second?
Yes, sir.
One could not help but see that you drove your car from the top end back up to winter circle.
Yeah, just pro line tradition. Something to do, you know, for winning a big race like this.
So you were obviously disappointed at Lights Out. Was this your redemption?
Oh yeah. I mean, if I'd messed this one up, I would have never lived it down. I mean, it'd been wonderful to win both of them, but you know, today I just tried to make sure I had good, decent lights, nothing outstanding.
How much was that Lights Out stuck in your craw from that time to now?
Oh, Mr. Wells never let me forget it. I promise, from day to day. Every time I talk to him, he'd say, "I appreciate you beating yourself," is what I did.
Gotcha. At what point did you know this race was yours?
I don't think until I crossed the finish line, because I mean, as you can see, anything can happen. I mean, all them first round upsets was just unbelievable. So I mean, I don't think there was a round you could say that you felt like you had.
When you start to see those upsets and you're pretty much the car to beat, how does that mess
That
with
weighs on you, because I believe if you're the underdog, you got less pressure on you. You know, I mean, you go for it, and if you do well, you say, hey, it's a home run. If you don't, you know, nobody really says anything.
So what you gonna do with $101,000?
Pay for race cars.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Bob. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.